Hello. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Down the Rabbit Hole. My name is Brittany, and here we talk about paranormal activity, history, random topics that just seem interesting enough to go down the rabbit hole. If that's something you're into, please hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. Also, please subscribe, help a girl out. Today, we're going to be talking about the Connecticut Valley Hospital in Middletown, Connecticut. And for those of you who don't know, this is a public hospital operated by the state of Connecticut to treat people with mental illness. It was historically known as the Connecticut General Hospital for the Insane. It is a 100-acre historic district. Is a hundred. I can't talk for some reason. But it is a 100-acre historic district that was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1985. The historic district includes the 19th and 20th century revival in the late Victorian architecture. For those of you that don't know, I love me a good Victorian architect. I really do. I don't know what it is about the Victorian architecture style. That's also my dream home. If someone died in it, that's more real estate goal for me. But anyway, when it was listed on the National Register, the district included 27 contributing buildings, also included 25 non-contributed buildings as well. So what is the history behind this building? Well, this hospital, for the Connecticut Hospital for the Insane was formally opened in Middletown in 1868. 2 years earlier, Middletown had been granted the site for the state for an establishment of an asylum to accommodate Connecticut's mentally ill. And by 1896, 4 groups of buildings had been erected, and the institution was the largest of its kind in the country and everything. And the site is still used as a psychiatric care facility. It is operated by the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services. And the state has also indicated that it wishes to demolish up to 24 of the buildings on the campus. So, what about the facilities? Well, it's located on the South Forms District. Connecticut Valley Hospital consists of a large concentration of early and contemporary buildings. The site, landscaped with broad lawns and large shade trees, is at the top of the hill and offers a panoramic view of the city. Now, Silver Street and Bow Lane Pass, through the prosperity of which is bordered by Eastern Drive to the state, small drives leading from the streets traverse into the property's grounds. So, the hospital does consist of about 80 structures, give or take, which is complementary by 650 acres, give or take, south and east of the main street. It includes an institutional building constructed of bricks and brownstone, framed the bricks residence, and a number of maintenance buildings. And the majority of these form a large group of center in Shoe Hall. The site consists of approximately 200 acres, give or take, and it comprises many distinctive structures in different periods of the institutional's development. Shoe Hall is the original hospital structure, which was built in 1867. It functions as the administrative building and is the focal point of the institution. And the large structure is named in honor of the hospital's first superintendent, Dr. Abram M. Shrew. Now, it was designed by Addison Hutton of Philadelphia, and it was constructed in the Second Empire style. The building was remodeled in 1939, when the interior was updated and the roof bordered by the parapet was installed in the main section. The 3 large wings display mansard roofs and details that are indicative of the main section's former appearance. Stanley Hall was built in 1879, which was also designed in the Second Empire style. It was the hospital's maximum security facility for years, and Stanley Hall was dismantled and removed some time after 1999. Woodard Hall was excited about the 1886, which is the Queen Anne style, and it's an irregular profile of the ascended Sorry, I was seeing my schedule before it came in, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, it was an irregular profile that is accentuated by many L's. And the structure exhibits um, multiple roofs capped by numerous chimneys, wide turrets, and large gabled dormers. And the interior have been recently remodeled, and the Queen Anne style section of Woodward Hall was torn down in 2007, and there are tentative plans to develop a garden where it once stood. The newer section of Woodward Hall still stands and houses the geriatric wards. Now, and Weeks Hall, that was built in 1896, this was constructed in the Queen Anne. In addition to its features suggest the influence of the Jacobin revival, its appearance is similar to that of Woodward Hall and was highlighted by prominent, steeply pitched gables of floral designs in terracotta. The interior sections of the roof of the western side of Weeks Hall collapsed in the 21st century, but the exterior remains standing until the structure burned in September 21st, 2010. Now, Smith Home was constructed in about 1909. It is designed in the colonial revival style and is a cross-gabled roof crowned by a slender, distinctive roof. The main entrance displays fluted pilasters and a large fan of relief over the door, above the door, and currently unoccupied. The structure once housed the hospital employees. Now, other notable buildings are located on the grounds as well. The police station, a distinctive cottage, was erected in 1895. Shepherd Home and Russell Hall are two similar structures that was built in the 1920s. They also built large ornate porticos, which are classical in design. They also are a number of small residences constructed during the late 19th century that have been served as the living quarters for the staff. Smith Home and Shepherd Home also provide housing for nursing staff, and Russell Home once was used as the on-campus medical hospital. Now, this site does reflect a history associated with the care and treatment of the mentally ill in Connecticut, and the buildings also reminisce of a different era of the hospital's past. And documented progressive growth comprise a diverse collection of contributes to the architectural variety of Middletown. Now, the Connecticut Wing Air Patrol Wing's headquarters is located in Beers Hall as well. But that is it for this episode. What do y'all think? I'm very curious to know. But join me next time as we talk about the St. James Hotel in New Mexico. And then we'll be talking about the Pierce Victorian Mansion in this town, the supposed town in Shasta Mountain. And that will also be our 100th episode. I'm so excited to talk about that one. But yes, but I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day.